Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Wellnessa Oracle Guidance. I am Vanessa and I am going to do a general love reading for Aries. So this round of reading, I was saying that I would do a longer reading for those who had their birthday at this time. I know I'm just out of the Aries season, but I started this round at the Aries season, so I am still going to do a longer reading for you guys. So I have extra cards for you for guidance messages. What's changing from last time as well, you're gonna have a pick a card at the end of the reading. It's talking about what's going on in your heart chakra, and it will give you a time frame for those who need that. You can watch that, and I'll put the timestamps at the end of the video. In the comment section as well, when the video will be uploaded. And so apart from that, I'm still keeping the reading with the 9-card spread and the oracle cards as well, just that I'm using more cards here. So if you like this reading, don't hesitate to like the video. It helps enormously for me to grow that channel and get the messages out to more people. And you can of course share the videos and subscribe if you want to see more readings in the future. Okay, so that said, I'm gonna start the reading here. So here in that spread, I see different storylines here. It depends on what kind of situation you're in. The main energy here, which is the center card, is the 8 of Cups in reverse here. So I do see that it all revolves around you being living a situation or wanting to leave a situation but not knowing where you are going. So if you are single, I do see in the past you had some kind of arguments or disagreements, I would say, with someone, and it was like kind of a quick and swift, and you had to leave the situation, and you were kind of repairing yourself emotionally after that, and to be ready for a new opportunity that would be more stable, an opportunity for yourself. You're looking ahead at the future here, and you want things to be going right for you. So that's what you were doing. You were leaving a situation based on a disagreement, or maybe an exchange that wasn't that nice with a person, and you had to kind of lick your wounds and look forward to a more stable opportunity that presented itself to you. And now you're kind of conflicted in a way, in a sense that you don't know. That you had to leave the situation, but you don't know where, what's next. You don't know where to go. You don't know how to approach life right now, but you're still relying on your on people around you to help you feel better, help you enjoy life in general. And every time there's a celebration of some kind, you are there. You're not in your bubble apart from others. You do join them, but in your head it is quite difficult. You are kind of defensive about people approaching you, or because you don't know where you're going. You just know that you don't want to be in the situation you were in the past, and you don't know, you haven't figured out yet where you're gonna take your love life to. So right now you're a bit defensive, but like you're not too organized in your mind, like as of how to set your life for the next step. Okay, and in the future I do see that you're still kind of you know, playing it light and just being, you know, not too committed in whatever, you know, relationship or connection you may have. But I do see that you will be feeling something for someone, and that you know, that person will give you food for thought, because you have some feelings, and you know, it could be that because someone will be presenting an offer to you. So it could be, you know, that you're kind of looking at it more seriously, even though you were like, no, 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 I'm not ready, or I'm not into that right now. You know, but you know more than that. You know that yeah, this offer is an opportunity for true love. So you might just want to try this out. Um, that's what I'm feeling here for, you know, if you're single. It could be, if you're in a relationship, it could be that you were arguing with your partner in the recent past about something that, you know, about what you would be doing together, that you disagreed about something, and you were like kind of working on yourself to warm up to, you know, to agree to what the other person is asking of you. Um, it could be that trying to make things work, working on yourself to make things work with them, because there was an opportunity that presented itself, probably one of a kind. So it could be talking about, you know, moving away to get closer to your person. But it's, you know, it's an opportunity. Maybe you found a job closer to where they live, or it could be that, you know, about moving in together, starting having a family or something. But you weren't ready, you were maybe conflicted about that, and you were arguing about that a little bit, because it's not it's kind of a heavy decision, um, not a decision, but how to say, it's a heavy topic for you, because it asks a lot of you, a lot from you. So I do see that, you know, I do feel that it's something you had to warm up to, and now you're kind of still conflicted, and you're not sure you want to go there. Like you all that you want is, you want to escape the situation, but like not knowing where to go, because you do love that person. And maybe they're preparing something, you know, as they have decided, but even though they're not taking into account what you said or what you felt about it, and they're probably celebrating in a way, like what's gonna happen next, you know, what's in preparation. But you're like, I don't know if I want this. I don't know how to be the right person for this situation. I don't know how to handle this. And it could be very confusing for you, because you don't know how to approach this. And in the near future, I do see that you're gonna be kind of taking it lightly and trying to escape this a little bit. But you know, as you love this person, you're gonna think deeper about it, and probably offer to that person the opportunity to have that new start with them. Or it could be that how to say this, yeah, it could be that you're getting wiser about it and trying to make things work. But yeah, for some others it could be that, you know, you're leaving your partner, and because you want a stable opportunity that you see coming, and you have to take care of yourself to move towards that. And now it's kind of difficult to leave because the past is still hanging on to you. You know, you still have some bonds with the past, and it's like difficult to get away from it because there are arguments, not agreeing on things. And yeah, you're trying to find resources, you know, within you to, from your friends and family, and you know, to get over that. But still, you know, you just know that you're done with it and you're moving away. And in the future you're gonna be kind of wary about anybody coming towards you, but there will be someone, um, someone that's right for you emotionally. And you might be in your feelings on your own, and you might not see that offer coming, but it is coming. There will be an offer that will emotionally fulfill you, but I do see that you might not see it coming here because you're like too much in your head, in your feelings, and about the situation that you're trying to escape, because, or that you have just escaped but you don't know where to go, like you're still in that vibe, you know. So that's what I'm getting here in the story. So I hope it's clear enough. Don't hesitate to tell me if I'm not, because like that's a lot of information. So we're gonna start with the card, with the Doreen Virtue card, and this is the Fairies card, Oracle cards. It's talking about a new opportunity. So let's see what it's talking about. It says, be aware of a huge new opportunity being presented to you. It is safe for you to trust and enter into this new realm. A momentous opportunity is being presented to you. It could be in the form of someone making a business proposal to you, a new idea that enters your mind, or an investment opportunity. It could even come in the form of a loss, in which you are about to gain something even more suitable. Even though you may feel intimidated or unqualified to move to the next level, be assured that heaven is reaching its hand through the window, guiding and protecting you as you soar upward. If you need help trusting the validity of the new opportunity, pray for spiritual guidance. You will soon believe in the trustworthiness of this gift, and you will know that you deserve heaven's help. The affirmation is, I notice and embrace the new opportunities that are now in my life. Okay, so that could be the opportunity you saw in the recent past, as it's showing with the Ace of Pentacles here. That's an opportunity that's stable and grounded, you know, it's for the long term. So it could be a job, but it, you know, it does affect your love life in some kind of way. So yeah, maybe it's an opportunity for long term with someone. But yeah, so as it says, it could be appearing to you as a form of a loss, as you know, it's kind of maybe if you are partnered, maybe your partner is asking something big of you, you know, maybe it's asking you to move away from where you've been living for a long time, and maybe you're scared, maybe you don't know what's gonna happen, if you know, if it's worth it, or you know, you're conflicted about it, and you don't want to leave, you don't know where you're going. So that could be the energy as well here. But what this card is saying is that you're gonna find something really great, you know, on the other side. You know, if you take that leap, if you do choose to do that, and even though you don't know what you're gonna get, you're gonna have a great surprise that's gonna be long term. And in the end, it might even fulfill you, because I do see that an offer that you don't see coming here, it could be emotionally fulfilling as well for you, you know, this new situation. So, you know, keep in mind the energies can be reversed, but it is the main energy here, leaving something and not knowing where to go. So it could be that storyline as well. So yeah, if you're single, you know, it could be as well that you're, you know, you're afraid of a new opportunity presenting itself to you, but you're like scared of getting involved with someone because of the past. You know, it's been hurtful. You know, some hurtful words have been spoken before, and it has hurt you deeply, and you had to rebuild yourself to move forward, even though you didn't know where to go. It could be that as well. So, yeah, very interesting this reading. So next you have the card from the magic trees. You've got the mahogany tree. So that's a French card, alright? So, you know, it's written in French on it, but I translated the message. So you can look at the tree here. So it says, it's talking about self-confidence. It says, a challenge is about to make you stronger. Clarification about a mystery or discovery of an intrigue. The reddish wood of the mahogany tree reveals a phase of disarray and worry during which you will get partly flustered. As it is an evergreen tree, the mahogany tree also indicates that you will overcome this ordeal. Its flowers that grow in clusters foretell reunions with people close to your heart or trustworthy people. But if, such as this tree that grows in the forest apart from its kind, you prefer to isolate yourself, you won't be any less praised for your assets and beauty. The mahogany seeds being winged expect to receive news from a person who lives abroad. Creativity increased tenfold. Okay, so here as well it's talking about, you know, being confident about yourself, and you know, being on your own. Maybe you have to leave like your family to go somewhere, maybe to start a new life, and you know, if it's the case, you're gonna meet someone that's gonna fulfill your emotions, you know. But it is really saying that you need to trust yourself and have confidence, because you're going towards something really great here. So it's something you need to overcome. You have fears, you have reserves about this, and yeah, don't be scared to leave your own people if that's what's happening at the moment. If you have to, you know, make a difficult move here, but you know, things will happen for the best. And really, you know, even if you're isolated physically, you won't be isolated you know, mentally. You know, you will have people around you, and you will meet great people. So that's what it's talking about. And you're gonna be able to grow a beautiful life here. So next card, there was a sign that got that last time. Maybe it was Sagittarius, maybe. Can check this out. It's talking about purification. This is the healing oracle cards from Karin Manafant. It's in French as well. I'm gonna give you the message. So this card says, you are in an important phase of your life, and you must pay attention to the energies that come towards you. Pay attention to the emotions that are within you when you are in the presence of certain persons and situations. Purify your house, your aura, and your chakras. This card is telling you to listen to the voice of your heart, because you are going through an important time of your life at this time. Your perception is heightened, and you perceive better the energies that are around you. Take the time to purify your aura and your chakras daily, especially when you have been around people. The purification must be also done before each meditation. It is needed to connect to subtle energies that are around you to feel all the strength that comes from the power of God. Take a bath and add salt and crystals. Other meanings of the card: purify your house from the underground to the attic. The incense, open the windows and recite a prayer of your choice. Use an essential oil diffuser in your sacred space. Sorry. So this is asking you to purify your energies. Maybe if you've been hurt in the past and you still carry those energies within you, and that's why you don't know which direction to go. Maybe you need to clear those energies from yourself, so things get clearer for you, for you to feel balanced and able to move forward, and maybe to be self-confidence, as this card is telling you. Maybe you do need to do that, and even if you kind of feel okay, if you feel you don't need to, if you try to do that, what I can say is, when you align and clear your energies, you have a really, really clear headspace after that. You think so sharply after that. It's amazing. You can do a meditation on chakras. You can, smudge your house or whatever. If you have a specific ritual, whatever it is, if it's yours, it works, as long as you believe in it and you put your intentions into it. It will really help you to be more self-confident and be able to go towards what you want. It is I'm sure it is going to help you. This card is not here for by randomly. I'd say it's funny because another sign got that card as well, so you're not the only one at this time. But so there's definitely something you need to move away from and go towards, and there are lots of different stories coming up here, and I do love that. If you recognize your own story, you can leave a comment below the video. It would be really interesting to know what you're going through at this time. So for the totem animal card, you got the chameleon. Okay, so I'm gonna read the message for you. It says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Even if you think you know the right answer to a dilemma or have a better way to deal with a problem, it is now preferable to hand your situation to the will of spirit and let events unfold naturally without direct intervention from your part. Pay attention to what is happening while adopting a witness-observer attitude rather than being active. Your presence alone is taking part. Thus, it is not necessary to decree your plan to those around you, maybe in a subtle or forceful manner. Even by being physically present, you have the ability to contract your energetic field, the aura, to the point where others forget about your presence. This way, you can step aside and vanish more easily in your environment. With practice, you will become so skilled in this art that you will become almost invisible to others. This is not an invitation to become passive, but to wait and have self-control until you know for sure that the time has come for you to manifest yourself and get your presence noticed. At this point, act with concentration and self-assurance, flowing along with the situation instead of triggering an event of some sort. Anyway, everything that must happen is already coming. It is then better to go with the flow. Okay, so maybe you are afraid that, you are pulled in a direction you don't want to go. Maybe you want things to change because it's kind of uneasy for you, and you want more stability. You want to know where you're going. Maybe you just need to go with the flow and let things unfold and get clear, work on your aura, on your energies, and get clearer about what to do next. Maybe this is a great surprise. I don't feel that much bad energies. I do feel that someone else wants that if you're coupled, but if not, I do feel that you are kind of lost in what's going on and what you're gonna do with your life. But anyhow, in the end, some good energies are coming towards you. So go with the flow. Something good is gonna happen. Whether you're single or not, there is something really good coming up. And don't be too, too defensive or too childish about things, uh, just be there, and keep working on yourself. Keep building strong energies of confidence and love, so you can know what to do next. You will know anyway. You have a very high sense of feeling people. You know how to feel people. You are quick to manifest things as well. You Aries, I know you're great people. You know what you want. You're very fiery about you're very fiery about your goals. So I know you will manifest whatever you want, even though you feel confused right now. You don't have to. You don't have to be scared. So next card, it's talking about grief walk. Okay, that's from Doreen Virtue butterfly deck. So here it says, this card signals that your heart needs some healing from one or more losses. There's grief work to be done as a way of moving forward with your life. Already you can think of how this specifically applies to you. Unhealed grief is compounded by each subsequent loss. Although it's uncomfortable to mourn and cry, sometimes this is the only path to healing. That's why it's best to heal with an experienced grief counselor, grief support group, or trauma-trained therapist. Loss is one of the more painful processes of change, yet it can also help us to develop compassion and more appreciation for life. So this card could also talk about changes that feel like a loss, a calling to be grief counselor, performing a eulogy, comforting a grief-stricken friend. Okay? So yeah, here as well it's talking about feeling that a change is happening and it feels like a loss. Yeah, there was another card that was talking about it. Wasn't it the new opportunity card? I already forgot. But yeah, you're probably grieving something. It could be a phase of your life, it could be a relationship, it could be, leaving people behind. You have to grieve this situation. Whatever is your situation here, the energies, just saying that you need to go through that. You need to do that work. It is useful, and it will help you grow as well, and through that you will see more clearly as well. You need to grieve whatever you feel like you're losing, so you can embrace what's coming, because something is coming, that's for sure. From those cards, that's for sure. The energies, they are good here. Even though you're feeling like lost, not knowing where to go, it's probably scary in some kind of way. It could be that you're gonna be a parent soon and you're not ready for that. It could be something like that. You would be grieving your whole life, or maybe you're scared to be in a relationship with someone and you feel like they're directing the way things are going and you don't feel confident about this. You're probably scared and you don't know what to do, but things will be good for you here. I do see that. So you need to get clear your energies, do some grieving work here. If you feel like you're losing something, it could also be that, for some of you, of course it wouldn't be everybody, but there might be someone who lost someone actually not long ago, and you feel kind of lost at the moment because you don't know how your life's gonna be afterwards. It could have been sudden, you didn't see this coming, and it was like really hurtful. Maybe you knew about it in a way that wasn't easy. Maybe someone told you and it's like they didn't they weren't careful with the way they told you. It could be that, and then you had to rebuild yourself and see that still look up and see that there was still an opportunity for you to keep going in your life. It could be as deep as that, but the energies are saying things. It could be conflicting right now. You could be lost in some way, but you have people around you to help you out, to feel good and celebrate life. And later you're gonna feel like you're gonna be trying to enjoy every moment in life, and because you know better now, you'll be like, yeah, I'm not settling for anything that might hurt me in the future. Like being in a long-term relationship, for example, you might think it is dangerous for me because if I lose that another person, it's gonna be even more hurtful. So you don't do that, and you play around, and you just enjoy life as much as you can, moment by moment. It could be that kind of energy here, but then you will meet someone that fulfills your heart. So it could be that story coming up as well. My god, there's lots of stories here for you guys this time. But yeah, so this card is really talking about that, feeling sad in some way. But for some of you it might be that, but for others it's always difficult to lose someone. I've lost a friend last week as well, and I was crying really bad, and especially it reminded me of some other people I lost from the same illness, so it's very difficult when those feelings come back up. But yeah, I've done the work. I've done lots of meditation, clearing my chakras. I've done just that. I'm not an Aries, I'm a Libra, but still I'm doing the work. So I do what I preach, all right? So now you have a choice between three cards for the heart chakra. It's going to give you a main message and also a second message for about the time frame. Those two messages might be connected, they might not. You will know if it fits your situation, if you feel that it's talking to you. You will see. But pick one card. You can pause the video right now to choose your card, and I'm gonna start telling you the messages. Okay, so let's start. Card number 1. It's talking about material or financial blockages. Okay, and the time frame is 9 weeks. Okay, so the message is: your guides are telling you that there are material and or financial blockages to overcome. For now, the encounter with the person who is dear to you hurt can't happen the way you would like to because of blockages and delays at a material and financial level in regards to your little heart. Either it be you, your person, or even both of you. There are material challenges to overcome and endeavors to do. This will enable you to free yourself from an old chapter of your life and move forward into a healthy and constructive renewal. Whatever the case may be, the blockages present are quite strong and ask of your soulmate a great deal of energy. So you will need to be patient, and most of all to not try to rush things, because you won't be able to be united until these blockages are lifted. If the matter only concerns yourself, your guides are telling you that you must first of all resolve some material and financial things to be free and open to a renewal. So yeah, maybe your fear is about finances, maybe especially at this time that many countries are in a lockdown at the moment, so maybe you're not sure how it's gonna be financially for you, and you had a plan to reunite with your loved one. So it might be quite of a challenge, and you need to be patient and not rush things, and adapt to the situation. So you know, it is probably scary for you to make a change, especially in these times, but you are guided, you know. If you feel that you don't know what to do, you know, go within and ask. Really, the answers do come. Ask for signs, ask for, you know, a message, something, an idea, you know, it will come up. You need to allow it to come to you. For the time frame, it's talking about 9 weeks. So it says, your guides are asking you to trust. Happiness is here. The encounter is here. The reunions are here. Everything is here and all is being prepared. And it is coming quickly for you. Your guides are asking you to wait 9 more weeks to get what you deserve and hope for. Then you will get the positive answer to your question. Don't try to look and rush things, or else you will create more blockages and delays. Breathe. Be thankful for the person you have become, because you are a very beautiful being, and be sure that nothing is going against your happiness, that it is coming very soon, in 9 weeks. You will soon smile, and this smile will never be wiped out of your face. In 9 weeks, everything you are longing for will come to you. Okay? So 9 weeks is not a long time ahead, you know. It's about 2 months, so it's pretty short, you know. In a lifetime, it's nothing. But yeah, you need that time to let blockages be lifted. And if you rush things, you know, again, it's not a good idea to want to rush, especially if you're uncertain of where you're going, you know. Maybe you want to have the answers right now, but you know, let time guide you. Over time you will know what to do, step by step, you know. Don't be discouraged. 9 weeks is not that long. So start with the card number 2. Those who have chosen this card. It's talking about emotional dependency. Okay, and the time frame is 7 months. So let's see. It says, you are not in an energy of freedom in regards to your little heart. Either this message is for you or it is for your soulmate if they are already in your life, but there are emotional dependency issues that are negatively affecting your love life. Your guides are telling you there is an emotional freedom work to complete. You need to be aware that you are finding your peace through needing your mate's outlook. You are needing your mate's presence to calm your anxiety and fears down. You are needing your mate's love to be able to love yourself. This is not fair on you, because it's about emotional dependency. This is preventing you to be your true self, and above all, it is preventing you to distance yourself from people or situations that are not fair on you and that don't bring you the happiness that you deserve. You need to be aware that your heart chakra is hurting at this time and that it is closed off to the true to the true love you are longing for. This is attracting people who are not matching the beauty of your soul. So take into account this very important message from your guides and free yourself from this dependency. The healing can be quick if you get back in control in a positive way for your little heart that is longing for this, beating towards the light. Okay, so maybe right now you don't know where to go because you still have that dependency from your ex-partner if you are single. So maybe that's what's preventing you from moving forward. So you really do need to work on that and make sure that it doesn't happen again. You know, you need to look within and search for the answers. Why is this happening? You need to get those answers to move forward and make sure it doesn't happen, because everything that is not resolved will occur again and again. You know, no matter who you're meeting, it will happen again if you're not taking care of it. So yeah, make sure you're not dependent on someone. You know, you need to be yourself even in a relationship. So you need to bring your own energies into the relationship and make it beautiful. You know, it's not one person that is making a relationship work. It's two people, and two people with their own personalities and their own selves and their own self-confidence and love as well, you know. All that is put together. So, you know, no one has to dim their light for the other. Never. So that's a healthy relationship. That's what it's about. So yeah, so if you're in a relationship, you know, make sure you're not doing that as well, because, you know, it will really destroy your self-confidence on the long run. And, you know, if your mate is like, feels like he's the only one, he or she, if they are the only one who decide on things, or who, you know, if they feel that you rely solely on them, you know, it's not sexy, you know. They might, unless they are narcissist, you know, unless they are that, it's not sexy. So, and I hope you're not with a narcissist, because it's terrible, and they do play with that weakness. You know, when people have that weakness, they do play with that, and it can be devastating. So make sure you work on that, because it's a way of protecting yourself and protecting your love, and making sure that you have great relationships in your life. Okay, so for the 7th month, it says, your guides are telling you that you still have some forgiveness work to do towards yourself, because there are more steps ahead. You still have 3 important events to experience before reaching true happiness. This can be unsettling for you at first, but it is meant to bring you positive experiences, so you truly understand who you are and what you deserve. There are very important things to happen. May they be encounters or synchronicities. If you are in a complicated relationship, there might be more difficult steps to do, but they will be worth it. If you are waiting on an encounter, your guides are asking you to be patient, but you have their support during this waiting phase. So, yeah. So maybe here you have something challenging within your relationship, because you're afraid of what's next, you know, because something is, you're leaving something, going towards something, you don't know how it's gonna play out. But yeah, there will be more challenges ahead, but it will be worth it in the end. You know, I do see that you're conflicted and you're fighting this, you know, somehow, but it will be worth it. You will grow from it, you know. If you have a great partner, you know, trust them somehow, but most of all, trust yourself, first of all, before trusting them, whoever they are. Even if they are a great person, you need to trust yourself, because it will help you in any area of your life, not only in relationships, but, you know, whatever. I wanted to say it anyway. So, card number 3 is talking about discreet or secret relationship. Okay, you see it? Oh yeah. And the time frame is July. So it says, your guides are telling you that you are heading towards a relationship in which, at first, things will be discreet or even secretive. You are going towards a relationship with your soulmate, but you will have to keep the relationship on the low key at the beginning. You will understand why when the time comes, but you will want to protect this new relationship that will be starting off. Your guides are asking you to keep quiet about this relationship at its beginning. This is a relationship that you will have to protect, or else the energies from other people will create blockages and unforeseen events. Don't you know the saying, live happily, live discreetly? That's what will need to be done at the start of the relationship, so a solid foundation can be put in place in a healthy way. Your guide's message is strong. Don't talk about this relationship, at least not for now. You will first experience times of complicity, but in a very discreet way. It is not at this time that you will have some times out and about, but your guides are letting you know that you will know why when the time comes. Okay, so this is about someone starting a relationship. Maybe that's the relationship you will have in the future here, that is coming, that you don't see coming right now. But yeah, maybe you will need, some time apart, but because maybe, someone, you or the other person, might be hurt from the past and really being extra sensitive about, how our relationship is unfolding. And if there are people around, maybe they might hurt the bond that is being created. So they need to learn to trust the other person and really spend time alone with them, so they can trust again. That could be the case, that's what I'm getting here. So that could be for some of you. And if you're in a relationship, maybe there is something starting again with you, but you have to keep it quiet at the start. That could be that. So for the time frame, is talking about July. It says, your guides are telling you that your romantic life is changing, but it will be shaken from the month of July. You must wait for that month to be completely glowing. Your guides know that you have been waiting for a long time for things to change, but they are telling you that it is the month of July that will bring you the renewal that you are waiting for, and the synchronicities that will enable you to be truly glowing in your romantic life. You still have 3 more steps to make to really be free and ready. Many things are coming your way, but not before the month of July. Your guides are by your side, and they will help you to feel good, and most of all, to build the happiness you are longing for in romance. Okay, so yeah, the things that you want will start to move in July, and you have to be a little bit patient, but with all that's going around in the world, it's a time of uncertainty, and there are probably many things that will unfold by then. So maybe, July is a good month for you, because you will know more then, you will have more information about how to move forward in your love life. But it is, this card is saying that you're gonna have great stuff ahead. Lucky you. So that was your message here, Aries. So again, I hope you had a great birthday, even though you were in a lockdown or something, I hope you're taking care of yourselves, and that your life is still nice and glowing. I hope you have a great time ahead again, so make sure you do that. And remember all the messages here, I didn't read them out for you for nothing, all right? Keep that in mind. Watch again the video if you need to listen to the messages again. So I hope my English wasn't too boring, okay? And I hope I'll see you next time. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.